Hey girls, how y'all doing? She's in a playful mood. Huh? You're having fun, aren't you? Good stuff. Folks, it's evening out here. It was a beautiful day, wonderful day. Had to do some stuff indoors. And I wanted to show you something real quick. Let's pull it out. Pull it come out of its pot. Okay. Let's carry it over here to our little potting area. Let me go grab a shovel. I'm actually going to grab this right here. No, let's get this one. Big one. Oh yeah. Big old boy. And I just wanted to show you, it's real simple, but how you can turn one plant into a whole bunch of plants. There's this funny word called propagation in the horticulture, gardening, landscaping industry. And propagation is essentially making more plants, multiplication of plants. Now there's all kinds of propagation out there, but today I'm just going to show you the principle of division. And, hey girl, watch out. We've got this big whole honk here. I like to, when I'm dividing plants out, I like to, usually they're in the ground, and I'll use a shovel, and I'll just start where I want to take a chunk off and shovel straight down. It's important to go straight down because then you gather all of these roots that are connected to that section. When you divide plants out, try to at least get a solid chunk of root ball with each section so that plant can become an independent plant. Here's one plant. And then there's a big one right here. We'll divide it in half. So I've got 4 new plants from this one original plant, but technically, see this right here? Technically I could take this one little piece right here, as long as it has some root attached, and this would be one whole independent plant. But for my purposes, I really just only want 3 main plants. Alright, we got our pots there. These right here. Alright, here we go. Real simple from here on out. Just planting these. It's a good chunk here. One. Okay, we have 4 pots planted. I'm just going to shake these pots just to loosen it down in there. Now these plants are dormant. You can see this right here? We do have some buds coming out. You can see some buds coming out right there. So they're definitely alive. They just need some time. Anytime you're doing any kind of transplanting like this, try to figure out the ones that are broken. They're dead already. See, these are already dormant or dead. They're just not green in there. So I'm pulling those off because they're not helping the plant at all. This one's dead. Dead. A lot of times you can tell if they're dead or not if they have buds. Like, see, that one has a bud. This one has a bud. This one is just brown and dead. Anytime you divide a plant, normally that's because the plant has gotten way too big and the root ball is so dense that it's almost suffocating itself. So a lot of times by dividing a plant, you're actually helping it a lot by giving it more space to just grow. See, I'm going in here, cutting out all the dead branches, leaving room for the new growth. That's going to help the whole plant big time. There you go. Everything that's left is what is alive. This one's dead. Take that out. There you go, the rest of that's alive. And you see this branch right here? It's doing kind of a weird wiggly thing. I don't want that really to mature. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna come back to the base and snip it off. It's actually alive, but I don't want it to mature because it doesn't have a good structure to it. Ta-da, those are done. Those just need time to acclimate and there'll be new plants. And that's how it's done. Basically, you just are dividing those plants out that you already have that have gotten too mature, they've gotten too big, the root structure is suffocating itself, and it's time to just come in, divide out those plants. This can be bushes, this can be perennial flowers, whatever you have in your landscape that's getting too thick to they're just overtaking a space. Divide that out. You can even keep a portion of the original plant right there. I would suggest fertilizing it or giving it some compost, because it's likely that that area has already depleted itself quite a bit. So rejuvenate the soil right there if you're going to keep those plants there, or at least a portion of it. But yeah, these are independent plants now. We turned 1 hydrangea bush into 4. Fun stuff, fun stuff. Grow, hydrangeas grow. It's gonna be awesome. I'm just gonna water these and then put them in a safe space. Fall and winter and early spring, before the plant shoots out those new leaves, is gonna be the best time to do any of this division, because those plants don't have all the leaves out, so therefore they're not transpiring, they're not breathing in and out, and they're not losing moisture. And at the same time, they're not trying to keep their photosynthesis going. Right now they're just dormant, they're just chilling, they're just hanging out, dormant. Most of the energy is in their roots, and that's another reason you really want to try to get a good substantial portion of the roots whenever you do divide the plant out. But yeah, winter, fall, early spring is the best time to do this. That's how you do it, y'all. That's how you do it. So I encourage you, as an action step, find a plant in your landscape that is overgrown, looks like it's root bound, not doing good. Go ahead and take it out. It could even be a potted plant, you know. A lot of times potted plants really benefit from division. So cut it into fourths, cut it in half, divide it out, and start a new plant. You can give that plant away, you can plant it in a new spot in your landscape or on your windowsills. There's all kinds of potential for new growth. But it's fun to take care of the plants you got and to watch them grow like that. Looks like the sun is going down and it's time for me to go inside. See you guys next time on the Gardenguy channel. 3, 2, 1. Might as well go ahead and water the strawberries. I can already tell this plant is a little too deep. See, the roots start way down there. So I need to pull this up right about, that's a little better. And get it pressed around the edges. That way, the root collar right there where the roots start and the stem starts, that needs to be exposed, otherwise it can't breathe very well. So anytime you're transplanting, try to make sure that your plants are not too deep in the area. This one looks good, that one looks good, that one looks good, so we're good there. But yeah, don't plant them too deep.